Computer.
Hello, Activation Nation. My name is Tyler Horton, Senior Director of Global Product Marketing at LifeVantage. Welcome to our February Momentum Live. And I'm so happy to be here with Sveta Silverman, medical doctor, certified pathologist, associate clinical professor at the University of Alberta, and in her words, certified nutcase. And also joining us is Lisa Barnes, Vice President of Research and Development at LifeVantage. And
Hey
today
guys.
we're here to talk to you about the amazing benefits of our product, Omega Plus. So Sveta, take it away.
Thank you so much, Tyler, for an awesome introduction. That's who I am. That's true me. And Lisa, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to talk to people, to talk to LifeVantagers about one of my discovered passion through LifeVantage. Every time when LifeVantage comes with a product, it stimulates me to study. And when Omegas were launched, I thought, why are we doing it? These are just fish oils. And then I started digging into fish oils to discover that fish oils is an absolute must. It's an absolute must, if I can advance my slides. So guys, what are we talking fish oils? When we talk fish oils, let me break it. Okay, we're breaking it simplistically into what is called DHA and EPA, and we're going to kind of stop sort of, medicinal jargon here. But it stands for something that is known essential fatty acids. What does it mean? Think essential. Essential, we have essential carbohydrates, essential amino acids, and essential fatty acids. What does that mean? It means that you have to eat it. You cannot, my body does not make it. So I need to provide these essentials. So these essential fatty acids are extremely important. Why? Look at this. Cognitive health, cardiovascular health, skin health, immune health, and I'm just quoting the major systems. I'm not getting into details of other stuff. Now, fish oils and plant-based derived fatty acids. So we get them from food, as in from the from the plants and from the fishes. But look at this, and I will tell you why it is so important to give this essential, what is called polyunsaturated. And polyunsaturated means they're very flexible, they're mobile, they're pliable, and they are, as you see here, they're part of membranes, amongst other things, to provide that fluidity and viscosity. Now, so let's get to this controversy, because people say, oh, no fish oils. No fish oils, we got to eat plant-based, polyunsaturated fatty acids. Guys, here's the deal. You got to eat your omega, you got to eat your chia seeds, and the flax seeds, and the hemp seeds, and the pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, absolutely, because they do contain polyunsaturated 3 and 6, or what is called omega 3s and omega 6s. There's only problem. It basically doesn't convert to something that is incorporating and acting as the cellular, you will talk later, cellular messengers. That is the importance. Look, the clinical study showed that one study, randomized human control study, showed between 2 to 10% of conversion. But the other one shows between 7% of only EPA, because it's only EPA, DHA, very little, if nothing, converts. But what is the importance of DHA? Guys, this is about the brain. This is how it is important. And I'm taking this very serious, because, I utilize my brain not only for communicating with others and other LifeVantagers, but I actually need my cognition to sustain my work, because this is a very, very brainy business to diagnose what I do for living. But look at the numbers. DHA is the major fatty acid in the membrane lipids, gray matter. That is approximately 25% of the total fatty acids in the cerebral cortex. That's how we think, cerebral cortex. And 50% of all polyunsaturated fatty acid in the whole central nervous system, meaning that, let's say, we think with the cerebral cortex, but with other components, we communicate with this. We provide, let's say, the signals, we conduct the signals, we conduct the connection, nourishment, and in fact, immune support of our brain, surprise, which is called microglial health. Now, okay, fine. We were talking about adults. However, look, the importance of fish oils for mothers to provide this DHA and EPA for the fetal brain development. That's how important it is. Okay, fine, enough with the brain. Let's get into cardiovascular health. We cannot think if our heart and our vessels are not functioning properly and are not lubricated properly. So, we know that Inuits, we know that Alaskans, we know that Japanese, for what they eat and consume in a marine and fish oil, in the products containing fish oils, their cardiovascular and brain health is quite different from other population. However, look, diets increased in three fatty acids or fish oils, it decreases and inhibits the bad fats. But what it also does, it sustains vascular health, both inside. You need your vessels nice and smooth and gliding. You don't want them lumpy bumpy. And as you see, this I didn't know. Omega-3 fatty acids help to sustain healthy heart rhythm. So it's like through and through. Next. Okay, guys. We cannot talk LifeVantage without mentioning oxidative stress, am I right? So now, okay, I'm not getting into NRF2, but what I have discovered through my, thank you, Lisa, allowing me to do the literature search and learn, is to discover the role of fish oils in inhibition of that famous NF-kappa B. NF-kappa B factor, the one that competes with our favorite NRF2. Now, the importance of fish oils is it's not just sustains the brain through DHA and helps the heart with EPA, but those fish oils or polyunsaturated acids are what is called pleiotropic regulators of cellular function. What does that mean? Pleiotropic means it's a multifunctionality. So these fish oils, that again, the importance of fish oils is that you don't need to make the DHA and EPA, because fish oils, it's exactly it's there. It's right there provided for the cells, not only for the cellular membranes, for the brain membranes, but to act as the cellular regulators. So you can see, and you will see later, it can regulate gene expression directly by interacting with different transcription factors. We know that NRF2 is one of those transcription factors. But now look at this. EPA and DHA, they participate in the expression. They tell over 1,000 genes what to do. Basically regulating the bad ones, down-regulating the bad ones, and up-regulating the good ones. We absolutely need our omega-3s and omega-6s. Why fish oils? Because the gradient that coefficient between we need more omega-3s as opposed to less omega-6s. And that ratio is exactly provided by proper fish oils. And Lisa will tell you why I love the proper omegas fish oils, because you see the structural components of cell membranes. Now, the interesting thing is, when we consume fish oils and our famous EPA and DHA, it incorporates into membranes, and then it also acts as the pleiotropic regulators. So it kind of like, it's called endogenous. So we're building from there, then these components are used to make something else. But exogenous, meaning that the dietary, directly fish oils, they themselves are so important for modification and composition of molecular structures of cellular membrane. I keep saying cellular membrane, I keep saying cells, because I am the cell doctor. And cellular metabolism is utmost important for our health sustenance. Now, I'm going to turn it to Lisa, because do I love my omegas? Yeah. So before Lisa takes over, one thing about omegas. I'm sorry, I'm crazy about cleanliness and the quality of fish oil specifically. You do not want to consume anything that smells fishy, because it's rancid, it oxidized. I know where my omegas, where I know the fishes when it was fished. I know when it was the oils where I know the fishes. I know that it's in cold water, which is extremely important. I know that this is oily fish, which is extremely important. I know that it was extracted right the way on the boat, which is extremely important. I know how clean these fish oils are. And then from the point what I explained to you, the importance of the components, aka EPA and DHA and on, that's why I think our omegas are standing up seriously. So I'm about done with my presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sveta. I think that your presentation made it very clear why we need to be incorporating omegas into our diets, and specifically LifeVantages in there, because we don't want to have, I wrote down, lumpy, bumpy blood vessels. So we don't want that. And we want to make sure that our brain is fed. We want to make sure we have the right nutrients to really support our brain health and our heart health. Because just like you, Sveta, if I don't have my proper brain function and everything's not working the way it needs to, it gets me out of a job too. Yeah. I see you pointing at your microscope. I mean, I can't do mine. I mean, maybe Tyler. No, just kidding. Tyler also needs it as well. But they are incredibly important, and I think you set that up. So what I just want to share incredibly quickly, because Sveta did give a lot of information, and I hope that just gives everyone just that realization that omegas are not a throwaway product. They are an essential part of what you need to be adding to your regimen. But I'm going to give you 4 specific reasons to love Omega Plus, and you should see these other places, but here's 4 key takeaways. Let me share my screen. Okay, are we seeing it? Okay, perfect. So 4 reasons to love Omega. Brain power in every capsule. So as Sveta was talking about, we have a high DHA to EPA ratio. So it results in Omega Plus being an amazing brain boosting formula that delivers that optimal fatty acids. Second, Sveta also covered this, the traceable tides of health. Locate the exact boat that caught your fish for your Omega Plus. You can know that, you can find that. It's not just about purity, it's about knowing your supplement's roots all the way back to the ocean.
And I'm going to chime in here, Lisa. It's literally a boat to bottle story. We can trace every lot of our product back to the boat, back to the sea, back to the ocean where the fish was caught. So you have that full sustainability story.
So basically, if I decide, I can even name the fishes.
Yeah, exactly. You can have that close connection with your omega sources. No, it's so important when there are a sea of different products out in the market, no pun intended, to make sure that you can trust the source of what you are getting and trust the company that's providing it. And that's one of the things that we are incredibly proud of at LifeVantage is the sourcing of our ingredients and how much time and care we take into selecting them to ensure you only get the best ingredients that will give you the benefits that you need. Then moving to that third reason to love Omega Plus. It's as easy as 1,2 omega-3. That'll make it a little easy to remember that third point. You're going to simplify this fatty acid intake with Omega Plus. You have 3 easy to swallow soft gels. And as Sveta said, you're not making these omega-3s on your own. So you need
Sorry, Lisa, just to interrupt, like if any of you have taken fish oil products, they're often really large, what I would call horse pills. We have 3 very small soft gels that are super easy to swallow, so you don't have that issue.
Exactly.
But if I may also interrupt, Lisa, I apologize. I forgot to mention the uniqueness of our omegas is
say it.
that the concentration of DHA in our composition is higher than EPA, and that is unique because the majority of fish oil supplements, they're higher on EPA than on DHA, and as Tyler said, sorry, they are horse pills. But the thing is, what I've learned actually, not of course DHA, that brain health and stuff, but if the body needs more EPA, it will convert the DHA into EPA. So the composition that we have is through and through amazing. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that was the perfect addition to kind of build on these reasons to love, because that is a huge differentiator for our formula from other formulas on the market. And it's also just strikes me once again how amazing the body is, how intricate and complicated its systems are, and how it can know to convert DHA to EPA as it needs to. It can adapt and adjust. And so it just kind of reminds us of the importance of feeding our body right, because it's such an amazing kind of conglomeration of systems. But let's move just to the last 4th reason to love Omega, and that's the taste of quality. You're going to not experience the downsides of omegas that you may have experienced with others. You're going to get all the benefits without the backlash. And so those gross fishy burps, all the things that you might deal with and you may just put up with, you don't have to put up with them. And as Sveta says, I mean, the quality of our product is top notch. It is stable and it has strong oxidative protection so that you're not dealing with rancidity from our fish oil. So you're not having to worry, once again, about the quality, because we are taking care of that for you. We are making it simple to help support your brain. We're making it simple to help support your cardiovascular system. We're making it simple to help you support your cellular membranes and your cellular health. Because, I mean, Sveta says the cells are incredibly important. That's what she focuses on. But honestly, we all need to focus on it. Our body is made up of so many types of cells that are communicating to each other, and it's an intricate system. And so we need to focus on cellular health because that's really getting to the root of health. So to kind of quickly review those 4 reasons to love: brain power in every capsule, that high DHA to EPA ratio; knowing where the fish come from, you can trace it to the boat; getting the omega-3 consumption you need easily in an easy to swallow pill, not a horse pill; and then finally having quality and a good experience with the product. You're not having to put up with it, you're getting the benefits without the backlash. So with that, I hope that you get a very clear picture of why you need to add this to everything you're already doing, because there's a lot of good stuff that LifeVantage has. We're really proud of it, and this is another one where we think, well, we know that it is essential to your health.
Thank you, Dr. Silverman. Thank you, Lisa, for your expertise. I really appreciate that overview. And thank you to all of you for joining. We're so happy that you were here. And we hope that you tune in next month, because we're going to have some very exciting new topics to discuss that I think you're all going to love. So I'll just lay that out there. but definitely tune in next month because we have more to talk about. So thank you all. Thanks for attending. We'll see you next week, next month.
Thank you.
Thank you.